Hi, I am so excited that you clicked to watch this video and to get this worksheet. So this is my No Longer Last Boring Self-Care Planner sheet. And in a minute, I will dive into that, but I should probably introduce myself in case you're new. My name is Mia Hemstad. I am a writer and a speaker and a mental health advocate. I talk about mental health and write about mental health. I also advocate for policies at the legislative level in California and also federally in the United States to help pass policies that help promote better mental health. So I'm really passionate about it, is what I'm trying to say. And I lead, I don't want to call it a program, it's more like a support group. It's really all of us on this journey together supporting each other. And it's all about learning how to practice self-care, learning how to make yourself a priority, and learning how to shift your mindset around taking care of ourselves. Because we know that in our society, there's a lot of narratives around women making themselves a priority. We feel selfish, we feel guilty when we rest, we feel bad when we want to do something just for us. And so it's all about shifting your mindset, practicing self-care, and making yourself a priority. So this month in my group, we are going to be diving into boring self-care. And boring self-care is one of the 4 Bs of the self-care framework that I teach. And it's all about doing the things that bother you and nag at you and drain your energy. And you think you're ignoring it, but that unfinished task is actually burning a lot of energy on you and maybe even causing you some anxiety, maybe causing some depression, maybe reaffirming negative beliefs you have about yourself, that you never finish what you started, that you're incapable of doing important things or adulting or whatever it is. And there's actually a name for this. It's called the Zeigarnik effect, Zeigarnik, and you can Google it. And it was a study done back in the 1920s that showed that when the human mind has an unfinished task, we actually focus and fixate on that unfinished task more than we do on completed tasks. So it's been psychologically proven that if there's something in your home or in your life that you're avoiding or you're neglecting to do or you're procrastinating on, it's actually causing you some mental strain and some mental fatigue. So the concept of boring self-care within this month, within this 4 weeks that we're going to be focusing on this, is to help you start to chip away at those things and to start to complete those tasks and start to open up more space and some breathing room into your brain and into your home. It's about finding peace and ease within yourself and also outside of yourself in your home, so that your home is a place of ease and a place of rest and relaxation rather than constant reminder of things that you need to do. Also, I just saw my kids and my husband walk over, so if they might barge in, just letting you know. So basically what this worksheet is, it's a part of several other prompts that I have included inside the member area if you become a member. But basically what it does is it helps you break down your boring self-care tasks into doable, manageable, 1 week at a time planning. What's the word? Planning. It helps you break it down into manageable chunks, okay, over 4 weeks. And we're actually going to be working on this over 4 to 6 weeks, depending, because everyone's at different places in their healing journey. Some of us might be struggling with more anxiety right now, maybe more depression. And so I want people, if a task takes 2 weeks for you to do, to not feel rushed. I'm all about slow growth and sustainable self-care. And I believe that real change happens over time and not in 30 days or in whatever social media and marketers want us to think that we can change our whole lives overnight. I don't think that's true. So I'm all about helping you break things down into manageable chunks. So you'll see here that there's a box that says the task I want to complete is, and that's where you'll mark in the task that you want to complete. A personal example from my own life. Let me pick a big one. A boring self-care task I want to complete. Okay, I'll just pick one off the top of my head. I want to create a will for my kids. And I know that sounds really morbid. I'm only in my 20s, but I really want to have a will for my kids. And so I would write that down. Why does this task feel hard? Well, because I'm dealing with poor sleep, so I'm really tired, and I only really have the energy for my day job. I work a 9 to 5. Why did that feel hard? Yeah, so that's why, because I'm tired. And that's just information. That's not to judge myself. And I hope you don't judge yourself throughout this practice. That's not what this is for. And then how can I make this task easier? Well, I know that one of the things that helps me make tasks easier is when I know the date and time I'm going to be doing it, so that I'm not just thinking about it. I know I don't have to think about it because it's going to happen on Thursday at 5 p.m. Another thing that might make this task easier is if I schedule it on my day off. So I'm going to have vacation coming up here soon, and I can dedicate one of those vacation days to work on that living will. What is the affirmation I will say to myself to encourage me as I do this task? Well, one of the things that might resonate with me is I I'm a responsible woman who prepares for her future. I am a responsible woman who prepares for her future. And that would really encourage me because it would make me embody this person I want to be, like this responsible woman who plans ahead and who doesn't leave things, up to chance, and really just prepares and plans so that herself, myself, and my kids will have the best future possible. The next box says, I will work on this task on day or time. And that's just for you to really make sure that you write that down. And so I have vacation coming up here, I think the following Tuesday, so 2 Tuesdays from now. So I can put that in my calendar and make sure that my husband's on the same page. We're going to sit down and we're going to work on this together from this time to this time. So I know when I'm going to do that and put that in. And then the last box says, when I complete this task, I will feel relieved. This has been bothering me and been on my list for over a year, and I will feel relieved. So now that I've gone through the example for you, go ahead, print this out for yourself and fill it out. Fill it out and challenge yourself and see if you can work on this. And if you can't join the group this month to do this together with all of us, no problem. Tag me on Facebook. Tag me on Facebook. Well, if you're using Facebook, you can tag me. Or tag me on Instagram at Mia Hemstad so I can cheer you on and celebrate you when you've completed your task. Or if you're in the middle of it and you need some encouragement, I'm here to cheer you on. And use hashtag no longer last or hashtag boring self-care so that I can also find you, but definitely tag me. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because I know that not everyone might be ready to join the group right now, but I wanted you to still see what it feels like. I want you to see what it feels like to be intentional about your self-care and what it helps you to, who it helps you become. You'll start to recognize as you start to become more and more intentional about your self-care that you start to feel like, oh, wow, I'm a woman who prioritizes herself. I'm a woman who puts herself first. I'm a woman who believes that her self-care and ease and peace of mind and body is important. And I know it seems like really Mia decluttering my closet and doing my living will is really going to make me feel that way. It really is, because it's not about the task. It's about your approach. And that's why No Longer Last isn't just about practicing sustainable self-care. It's also about shifting your mindset and also learning to make yourself a priority. So I hope this helped you. And I am excited for you to use this. Definitely tag me if you're using it, if you're trying your best. And I would just love to cheer you on Instagram. All right. Take care, y'all. Oh, and if you want to learn more, don't hesitate to email me, DM me, find me on Instagram at Mia Hemstad, or go to my website, miahemstad.com. You can always message me through there and learn more about the program. All right. Thanks. Bye.